Ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan is an immortalized line of the national hero Dr. Jose Rizal. How do we do that statement of him? Mainly through education. Education is always the way throughout someone's success, planting the seed of hope, instilling child's rights of education. But what if the youths themselves have lost their hope because they fall prey to both social abuse and social media addiction? In this speech, I will share with you my insights towards this emerging topic. Who are those 21st century learners? In the context of K-12 and undergraduate education, the 21st century learners might also be called the net generation or digital natives, and is often defined as those born after 1980. I was one of those said learners. With the emergence of technology, I also grew up with these varying forms of technology and platforms. I, as a 21st century learners, developed certain skills used for the internet world. Technology brought numerous benefits to all of us, all through this day, especially in these trying times where we strongly use internet as our primary access to each one of us, as we were respected from going outside. Meetings, conferences, interviews, and school classes were usually done through online. The purpose of technology is to make things easier to do using science, like the wheel, the top tech up till now that makes it easier to take heavy immovable objects from point to point. Technology usually finds purposes other than what it was intended for. Thanks to the internet, we were going good still. However, amidst all the benefits brought by technology, students of today are somehow misusing technology. For example, the wildly addictive game which is the Mobile Legends. I appreciate the benefits brought by these things. Meanwhile, I was still concerned with what our future would be years from now. Social abuse is behavior that aims to cut you off from your family, friends, or community. It can also involve a person or people trying to damage your relationship with others. This is what I certainly imagined for us learners if we would continue internet misuse. As we all see, most teenagers talk to their friends over their phone screens, and the idea that they have to talk personally to them was slowly being forgotten. We have to put in mind that even that we barely need technology to speed up things, we still need to practice to socialize with other people, do certain conversations as well as we still need these things. It's not good to live only on the internet world. Things need balance. We're the hope of our country. Yes, we're using technology today for studying, but are sometimes misused. Why do we study? For us to be a responsible individual in the near future. Someday we have to practice good leadership with our country. Would we be the best leaders if we're doing irresponsible things? What kind of future awaits us tomorrow? What happens to the expectations of our beloved heroes? Therefore, I conclude that things should be on its balance, in its right usage and purpose. Things shouldn't be under control. 21st century learning is the constellation of learners' characteristics which equips students to enjoy a high quality of life, work, and relationship by resilient, intentional, creative, and confident learners who understand the value of collaboration, the relationship of effort to result and need to be. Thus, we must do things accordingly.